Hey, it's Trixie. Welcome to the Underground. Let me tell you about my fabulous weekend. Work nonstop. That's all I do. It's okay. You know what? It's home show season. And guess what? You guys are going crazy because I'm a day late. Sometimes I have to do it on Monday. I get messages. Where are you? Where's the new video? I'm sorry, guys. I'm going to have to do Monday sometimes, because they're killing me. I'm going from state to state. It's killing me. I'm old. I can't handle this anymore. They make me lift things. Let me just tell you something quick because I'm going to not talk about work because I've had enough. I let my manager book the room. Big mistake. I'm going to do this from now on. He booked a chain. I'm not going to tell you what it is. I don't want to get sued. Never stayed there. Guess why? Good reason. I look at the reviews. You look at the reviews. Bed bugs, roaches. Are you effing crazy? Yeah, no. Then his wife looked at a room. This looks okay. Another chain. Patrons with ankle monitors. No thanks. I called the GM. I said, can you call me? It was like 7 a.m. The day I was having anxiety. Like, what the hell am I going to jump out the window? He's like, just book what you want. He gave me a limit, but it wasn't too bad. At least I could get a good, decent hotel. And he goes, just don't get champagne. I'm like, good thing because I don't drink. So I got a nice, clean room, not one bug. It was beautiful. Beautiful. So I was happy. I worked my butt off, and let's see what happens. I was at a casino, so it was kind of fun, too. Working fun, no problem. Okay, so it's been a while since we talked. So, yeah, the Eagles won. I was afraid that was going to happen. I'd never seen the Chiefs look that bad. Mahomes looked drunk or hungover or both. It wasn't for them. So the Eagles fans celebrated by ruining their own city. The GM got cut in the head by a beer can thrown his way. I don't think they did it on purpose at the parade. But they burned the city to the ground, kicking and knocking down street signs. I mean, this is people on horseback. I don't understand why people celebrate like that. It's crazy, but that's drunken behavior, And I didn't know it was Gulf of America Day. So, yeah, every year, do we get it off? That's all I care about. Today's actually President's Day. Never had holidays off. I've already had jobs. Always have jobs that were like bartending, DJing, radio. Never do I get holidays. Kanye paid for a commercial during the Super Bowl, showed off his fake teeth, and then directed fans to his website to buy swastika t-shirts. Oh, lovely. Yeah, I think I'll get one. That's beautiful, Kanye. So after that, his wife, I guess, had enough. She said that was I don't know why it takes everybody, his agent dropped him, or why now? He's been doing this for years with Jewish rants. I mean, I don't understand. They're like, she's had enough. The swastika shirt collection was the last straw. That's hysterical. Yeah, she doesn't want any part of the Nazi thing. Yeah, I kind of understand that. I don't really... So they're both shopping for divorce attorneys. Hysterical. Cardi B at the Super Bowl. She put Trump on blast. She says he ruined her $3,000 shoes. Demands he return her deported uncle in exchange for ruining the shoes. Hysterical. Not going to happen. I'm sorry, my voice is a little hoarse. I was using it all weekend. The cart service stopped because of Trump, so she had to walk. This is what I'm talking about. It seems like meaningless to me. Okay, just a couple things. The best Super Bowl commercials. Martha Stewart breakdancing with her Skechers. I'm not a Skechers fan, but I love Martha Stewart. The NFL or Trump or both had end racism removed from the Super Bowl. Bill Maher had a good point. He's like, what's that for? The racists aren't going to stop being racist, and the people that aren't racist, who cares? We're not racist. So he was there. Taylor got booed. Taylor Swift got booed. Saquon Barkley stood up for her, which I guess, okay, he's a good guy. But I think that I heard an explanation that they were showing fans of both teams, and then the opposing fans booed. So maybe they didn't mean to boo her. She just got caught in the mix. But I did not like the halftime show. I'm not really a fan of Kendrick Lamar, but I understand it. I understand it was a political thing, and I applaud that in your face. All my white racist friends on Facebook were having a conniption. So that part I liked, pissing off them. But I didn't like the music. I like Serena dancing and doing some kind of Compton thing because that's where she's from, which that's cool. It's Black History Month. I don't get offended, but I really didn't like the music and I can't understand the words. I love rap. I sing to it. I love R&B. I love hip hop. I just didn't like it. It just wasn't for me. The Doritos commercial, the UFO guy kicks the guy's ass to steal a bag of Doritos. Like, I get it. I get that. Seal, Seal the singer was a seal. That was kind of funny. Weather Tech, the old broads driving like maniacs, flashing their boobs. I thought that was interesting. And then they played Depeche Mode, Personal Jesus, which I thought was cool. I should have watched the Puppy Bowl. It was not exciting. Brady talked about losing the 2007 Super Bowl to the Giants. He says he can't sleep. I'm like that too if I lose Promoter of the Month. I only remember the losses. I don't know why we're people that want to win all the time like Brady, and like I don't like losing. It's kind of and I guess when he was on the bus, he wouldn't talk. Oh, I'm the same way. When I lose, I'm like a zombie. I gotta learn to like calm down a little bit. But I don't know. Usually Taylor gives them luck. They were like 19-3 when she's in there, but Trump probably brought him bad luck. The kicker for the Ravens, this is interesting. Justin Tucker has been accused of inappropriate sexual behavior during massages. I guess no happy endings, huh? I know people that do that stuff. So 16 women have come forward and talked about that he like touches their thighs and then he leaves a little you-know-what on the sheets. I think I would not want to be a massage therapist. So they talked to a guy. He goes, I don't have that problem. No, not with men. I mean, he's like, I don't get a lot of male clients. Like, it's a weird thing. Like, as a guy, if you're massaging a woman or whatever, you don't have to worry about us masturbating during the process. Men are just different beasts. And I'm going to emphasize the word beast. And maybe, if I had a penis, I'd be that way. I don't know. But one guy was saying, like he was married for a couple of years. He has kids, and he left a little, what. So maybe he couldn't help it. I don't know, but he kept requesting the same massage therapist, and it's like, then you're at fault a little bit. Then don't go. You right? I mean, you're kind of like, and even after a couple of years of being married, you're already going to get sick of your wife. I mean, maybe having kids makes you nuts. I don't know. Guys, they're just different. There's a giant naked Donald Trump statue near Las Vegas on Interstate 15. The artist is unknown, just like Prince, unknown. The sculpture entitled Crooked and Obscene weighs 6,000 pounds, so it's kind of like similar to what Trump weighs. True to size. Trump followers called it despicable. Yeah, he is. Lorraine Newman was on Watch What Happens Live. She was talking about O.J. Simpson as the host one time because she was like the original cast member. She said O.J. was a good kisser or a good killer. I don't know which one. I think she did say good killer. Cecily Strong, who does Jeanine Pirro. Well, I guess Jeanine Pirro wanted to have lunch with her, but I met her. You know what? When I was a producer for a radio show, I actually thought she was okay. I met a lot of those guys. Sean Hannity. I didn't like Laura Ingraham, but Tucker Carlson. They were all nice, but that was like back in 2015. Who knows? Who knows? United Healthcare allegedly threatened legal action against the doctor who says she was interrupted by them during surgery. Can you imagine? Oh, you have to take a call. They want to know why you're going to keep this woman in the hospital. That's the way they are. We don't want to pay for it. Get her out of there. Sew her up and send her off. They actually sent her a cease and desist. So they're powerful. They're pretty powerful. This is what I don't like about insurance companies. I get they want to save money, but this is a problem when you're dealing with people's health. This is why I don't like it. It's an urgent call. Get her out of there. I think it's hysterical. Not funny. I wouldn't want to be the one on the table. But she posted it and it went viral. So obviously it got back to them. 7 things Gen Z workers do during a job interview that show they're unprepared. The study was 1,000 managers by intelligent.com. A third of them said they lack work ethic. Yeah, that's a surprise. Some of them are great, but, I'd be upset if I was a Gen Zer and I wasn't one of those. And people are saying that about me. Because what they say about my generation was, like, we're the underachievers, Gen X, and we live in our parents' basement. 55% fired them recently. 8% don't hire them. Ooh, that's a little discriminatory. I would just go on a case-by-case basis. But, like, I listened to my manager, and he's like, oh, yeah, this one doesn't have a car. Or, if you're constantly having issues before you're hired, and you say, oh, yeah, I actually got thrown out by my father, I probably wouldn't hire those people. If you already can sense there's trouble. I actually listened to one of them on the way down to Mohegan Sun this weekend. And he's like, what do you think of her? And I said, she's well-spoken. She's got her own vehicle. She's willing to work. She wanted to give 2 weeks notice. So he was like unsure. I said, give her a shot. It's better than the guy that doesn't drive. Okay. All right. None of these are 50%, but it does happen. And, I know from experience, like, not the best. Not the best generation, as far as I can see. But I think every generation talks about the generation behind them, Like, for a while, I was going against millennials. They don't make eye contact. I used to be like that. I used to be shy. Meaning you can't trust somebody if they don't look at you. Inappropriate dress. I mean, I don't really care how someone dresses. Like, I don't trust men in suits. I learned that from being a bartender. Just don't look homeless or a whore. Don't look like a whore. You'll be okay. Unreasonable compensation demands. Oh my, yes. Are you kidding me? I get told they want to make 60, 70,000 before they stepped out on the floor for our job. Are you insane? Are you insane? Prove yourself. Then we'll talk. That's what I did. I went out. I became number one. I said, you're not going to find somebody like me. Pay me. And they did. Inappropriate language. Maybe you don't understand their, because when my niece talks, she used words like slaying. What the hell is she talking about? I have no idea what she's saying. Slaying. Or reading directly from their notes. Oh my God. Refusing to turn on the camera. Okay. So, one of my old bosses said that, like with us, we're in the stores. We don't like punch a clock. So it's like, you have to be ethical and show up for work. And the manager like called somebody on FaceTime and the guy wouldn't turn on his camera and he fired him because he wasn't actually in the store. So yeah, you just got to be an honest person. I mean, are you naked or something? Why can't you turn it on? And this is one I heard too from my dentist. Bringing a parent to an interview. Oh, wow. I've never brought my parent. My mother wouldn't come on there anyway. Can you imagine, Ma? Can you come with me? No, but I'll drop you off. It's unbelievable. Like, are you that much of a baby you can't go on a job interview? I don't understand that. Okay, quickly. We're going to do Real Housewives before I go. Sutton's in the kitchen with her mother, okay? Talking about she needs to hear her mother's proud of her and that she loves her. But her mom's kind of hard. She doesn't tell her. My dad never really said he loved me, but like I knew it, Sometimes you grow up in different types of families. They don't talk about it. That generation, like we were kind of like the generation that was like tough love. And I think the mother said, I love you is overused, which you can say that and not mean it or not show it. The camera cuts to Kyle and Garcelle on the stairs like this, like real serious. And then Sutton leaves and walks in and she calls for them and they see them scattering like roaches. They were like looking horrified and all of a sudden they run for their lives. So yeah, Sutton's mother, not very nurturing. Sutton's father killed himself. And we knew this already, but we didn't know like what happened. But he shot himself 2 days before Christmas. Okay, that's not really good. And What else? Her mom is a therapist or needs one. I didn't know this, but Teddy Mellencamp, who used to be, John Mellencamp's daughter, used to be on The Housewives. She has a brain tumor. She just got like divorced. Now she's going through a brain tumor. I'm glad her ex-husband came and, went to her side. Oh my God, now I can't breathe. Her bedside and was there for her because, like, if you love somebody, you're married to them, you got to still be there, I don't understand cold people. I just don't get it. Garcelle told her mom Sutton needs to hear from her that she loves her, and her mother's like, mind your own damn business. And I think that's so funny. Sutton's dog, Junebug Carter Cash. Every Southern person has 3 names. 3 names for them, 3 names for their damn dog. Mine's just 2. Stevie Nicks. Just 2. Sutton does blame her mother for the father's death. She's like, you knew he had a loaded gun. You knew he was taking Xanax, drinking. That alone, if you're taking antidepressants, it's going to make it worse. Then you add drinking, which is also a depressant. I don't blame anybody else. I don't blame people for drug use. You're putting it in your body. You're killing yourself. It's basically up to you. You have to get help. You can't force somebody to get help. Dorit finally spoke to PK. She said she wants to slow down. Probably 6 months slow down because it'll make 10 years where she can get half. Yeah, that's a woman's point of view. The man's point of view is, let's end it now so I don't have to give you half. See, I'm a Libra. I see both sides. I feel bad for guys sometimes, like work. If the woman never worked and she raised the kids, she's entitled. But like, I think people should work. That's all. Case by case. Case by case. And Bose, she's like, it's a trick. Erica gives the side eye and she's like, PK is ruthless in business and he's going to be ruthless in divorce. She knows from experience because she was married to a divorce lawyer. And then Sutton goes to get Garcelle and Kyle and then they tried to run up the stairs after they were listening and eavesdropping. Next week, Dorit calls one of the women a douche. It's not as good as other years, but it's still better than like when the New Jersey Housewives kind of sucked the last season. I think Melissa is gone. You can't throw Teresa off, but the two of them don't talk. I think what they should do is reunite. I'd love to talk about The Traitors because I like that show, and I can't. Look, I got all this left. I can't. I can barely speak. I can't breathe. I gotta go. So please don't scream at me if I don't do the show till next Monday, okay? I can't help it. I'm busy. I still love you guys, and thank you for being addicted to me. Yes, how can you not? Look at this face. All right, love you. Bye.